Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, the Africa campaign featuring the modern day 4 mod. In the last episode, we removed our troops, well, most of our troops, from the island over here, Madeira. Got them back. I think we moved them, got them down here to the, I always forget, Cape Verde Islands. There we go. And then we were just kind of working on getting stuff built, getting stuff researched, things like that. And then I decided that I was just going to go ahead and let the game run forward on my own for a while. Because we just were backlogged on small arms, and I was going to go ahead and make a change of plans to attack in South America, instead of heading into Europe, because South America has the resources that we need, namely oil, because we just don't have anywhere near enough of it. So, the problem was that we don't have fighters that had the range to get to South America, even from the Cape Verde Islands. So, I was kind of hoping that we basically designed a new version of the best fighters we had for increased range, and hopefully that once we produce enough of those to fill an entire squadron, that we would then have the range we needed. So I went ahead and I advanced time quite a bit, and we've largely resolved our small arms issue. We actually have a significant surplus of small arms now. We have this army filled out, 24 divisions, which we're primarily using to defend with. And we actually now have some armored airborne units, 10 divisions worth, which we're still working on making those. We're up to 19 divisions of the light air assault infantry. And in fact, we're up to where the game is now saying we have low manpower. We're down to 260,000. So we'll see about that. Hopefully we'll be able to get a full army of these armored airborne. And then we'll have 3 armies that we can use to launch an assault. There's just one small issue. We do have a squadron, the Black Mambas, that have all 100 of the new 6th gen air superiority fighters, which I need to come up with a name with, which I forgot to do. That's okay. We can come up with that at any point, because we're going to be using them for a while. And I have them over here, and they still don't have enough range to cover the Brazil air zone in any fashion. So we're going to have to rethink that. So we actually going to need some air coverage there in order to be able to do an airdrop. So we're going to have to come up with a new plan. I think while we're talking here, I'm just going to go ahead and pause it, let the game run for a bit, because we're just still working on getting stuff done. One thing I also tried to do was bring the fleet over and use the... Oh, new close air supports are done. Let's go ahead and grab those, the next version. And let's start making the new ones. Which I guess we can call these the... G2 Hornet? Sure, why not? Alright, so what I was saying. Saharian election, Ibrahim Ghalid's re-elected. Okay. Algerian election, Abdelaziz Bouteflika re-elected. Okay. So as I was saying, I tried to bring, just as a test, to bring my fleet over and use the aircraft that were on the aircraft carriers to try to get some air superiority over the air zone, but for some reason they wouldn't fly sorties, and so we would never gain, superiority to be able to drop infantry. I could try that again. We actually do have 2 of our new aircraft carriers that have 30 airplanes apiece that I'm calling the Retribution class. Also named the older ones the Endurance class. So now we have the Endurance, the Resilience, and the Perseverance, and we now have the Retribution and the Vengeance aircraft carriers. And we're training here, getting a lot of stuff built. And the only thing is that for every one of these military factories that we build now, we need more oil. So. Oh, and the other thing that I did is I went ahead and I put our close air support aircraft over here to start doing naval strikes, which it would be better if we had them here. Could I move something? I don't think we need like 3 squadrons. All right, let's take these guys. Let's move them there, and let's move one of these close air support guys over there. Right, just do a little swap. There we go. Now, I did start trying to use my maritime patrol aircraft, and they were having some success. I mean, we can already see we sunk corvettes, we sunk some convoys, we lost 3 planes. We sunk the USS Vela Gulf corvette. Sunk some more corvettes, sunk some more corvettes. I actually sunk some submarines. Yeah, here we go. USS Helena sunk. A convoy. So the maritime patrol aircraft were starting to do some actual damage. Here, the problem is that they were getting shot down a lot. Way faster than I could build them. So you could only put them into the air zone for a little bit. Because then we see here, we lost 10 of them. We lost, nothing happened. We lost 22 of them. Oh, new maritime patrol, speaking of. We lost. So, we're going to see how things go. Alright, so we just got the new maritime patrol. Let's continue to working on them. I'm kind of hoping that I actually even prioritize them. That if we can start cranking them out in significant numbers, we can actually start doing some damage out here. So not sure how good just our close air supports, because we have really out-of-date close air support. We're working on improving that. Close air support. Close air support. All they're doing is getting shot down right now. The Maritime Patrol, actually, were doing enough damage to sink things, but... Oh, there was a submarine that got sunk. Well, we had a convoy get sunk. Alright, so one thing... See, they're still... They're launching attacks. It's just a matter of... They don't do a ton of damage. Indian election, Narendra Modi re-elected. We have a bunch in stock, so that's good. Let's see. Do we actually have any of the new ones in there? Yep, we just got one. We were using 1985 Maritime Patrol? I must have gotten all the newer ones shot down. $2025s are going to take almost 800 days. Let's see. Yep, we got our first of a new class of frigates that I'm trying to build. But I've actually put them way down here at the bottom of the list. Because, while I want to build them, they're not that high a priority. Peter Mutharika re-elected. Alright, so we don't have any strategic bombers. That's another small issue. But I haven't really been focusing on them. Let's see. Of our planes, who has the best range? Alright, our new close air support, 1,200 kilometers. Well, they need to be better than 2,100 kilometers in order to even have a chance. Well, what's the base? The base here. 1,684. 1,684. 6th-gen multi-rolls. The CVs. 1,500. 1,200 on the attack helicopters. So yeah, these are still my longest range aircraft. Let's see, my transport's 2860. Airwings don't have enough coverage. Well, the problem is that these are not using the new transports. They're still using old 1965 transports. I have 2 squadrons of transports, do I not? I have 3 squadrons of transports. Alright, so these guys in Cape Verde probably just need to, leave. And these guys still using a lot of the old ones, but they got a bunch of the new ones. Can we swap it? .2600 kilometer range. And they do have enough. So what's the range? 2621? 2126. Yep. We lost 5 close air support. We're actually losing a bunch of close air support. I'm actually going to tell them to stop. Because they're just getting shot down, and they're not really doing anything, so... They're just not built for this, right? Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to tell these guys are going to be the priority. You guys are priority for new equipment. Alright, looks like we just finished a new carrier. So you're going to be the... Retaliation. Alright. Muhammad Old Abdel Aziz was re-elected in Mauritania. Alright. Can we drill for more oil? Not yet. Let's see. If I were to make a run... Tell my fleets not to engage. See, I'm not even sure if they could... Let me just run an experiment. Alright, if I grab my squadrons, right, and I tell them... Do air superiority missions... I guess they can't do it while they're in port. Alright, well, we'll just hop out of here real quick. Oh, no. Don't do that. Okay. Alright, we have 170 planes. Now, they are flying sorties. Okay. I tried this before, it wasn't working. I think this is a big risk, but I think we're going to have to take it. Oh, we got new divisions. I like about 30 divisions here. Alright, well, you 5 then transfer to that guy. Because that guy can suddenly hold 30 divisions. Probably because he leveled up. Okay, no new skills I can give him, though. Might as well go ahead and transport those guys over. Because they're probably going to need time to recover, because they take losses for I don't want to say no good reason, but there's something that happens that causes them to take losses. Not too bad. Not too bad, actually. Not like losing 2/3 of the entire force, like what happens sometimes. And these guys transport as well. Go. Alright, good. And they look good as well. Okay. That order. Alright, what do supplies look like there? Okay, we're okay for supplies. And we can actually fit a bunch more. We just need to get that infrastructure repaired, which we're working on. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Construction repair. That should improve the rate at which we get things fixed. Oh, I think I was actually improving relations with the Russians. Was I? Yeah, stop improving relations. I was trying to improve our trade influence with them and trying to get some more oil out of them. Alright, let's do a quick scouting run with the frigates. There are 49 enemy ships, at least, here. Okay. That's open. We shot down 3 strategic bombers. That's open. That is not open. Okay. This is open. We shot down 5 strategic bombers, 2 maritime patrol aircraft, and an attack helicopter. Well, these frigates are no joke as far as, well, they've been taking some damage, but they're okay. I think my best option is to land here. Alright. Let's bring them back. Shot down some more strategic bombers. Some more maritime patrol aircraft. More maritime patrol. More strategic bombers. More strategic bombers. Yep, they got a little banged up, but they're okay. Okay, I think this might work. If it'll actually do it this time. Is to take these guys over there, park them off the coast, put the planes in the air zone, get air superiority for just that split instant that I need to do the paradrop. Well, hopefully not just a split instant, but we'll get everybody dropped over, as many as we can, and then get the fleet out of there, and then hopefully take a port and everything else, and then hopefully find an airfield that we can then put planes over here so that we can then just permanently maintain air superiority, hopefully, and then we can just transport guys over as much as we want at that point. We have 500 more air experience. I don't think there's anything that I could really need it for. I just really want to get this army filled up, I think, is what we're looking at. Airborne IFV 1975s. Those are not great. We're going to be done the 6th gen CV multi-role fighters here in a few days. We're already working on this. And then we have the 6.5 gen, but they are actually ahead of time. It'll take 1,400 days to research, so I'm not going to worry about them just yet. And IFV 1975s. We're probably going to need to prioritize these guys and getting the airborne versions of them for ourselves. Recep. Oh, it's, yeah. Erdogan was reelected. Now, I can't license production from, say, Russia, for example. No. China? No. Just trying to think, who else? We're not at war with Japan. Japan? No. Trying to find out who might have some IFVs that we could potentially license. Because the ones we currently have are Sudanese. India? No. Iran? No. Turkey? No. They're close, though. They're really close. Improve relations with Turkey. Hold on, let's just see if it's worth it. First of all. Do they have an infantry fighting vehicle that is airborne? They have airborne APCs. Airborne APC, airborne IFV. Airborne IFV 1985. Airborne IFV 1995. Airborne IFV 2005. 2015. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. They have all the way up to 2035. Now, it's just a matter of will they let me license them? What do these things also use? Man pads, which we need newer versions of those, but we have some captured American airborne IFVs. Interesting. Utility vehicles, which we have pretty good utility vehicles. Artillery's fine, small arms are good. Mounted ATGMs, we're using 2 of those? Just 2. Not 20, but 2. ATGMs, we're using captured versions. We're using captured versions of anti-tank, or these anti-air. These are anti-air. Okay. Let's see. Develop factories. This is going to be civilian factories. Develop infrastructure. Drill for petroleum. Drill for petroleum. Alright, 6th gen CVMRs. Alright, got those. So now we are going to go... If we can get these licensed from Turkey, then they're not going to be necessarily important for us to get right away. One thing we do kind of need to start getting updated are going to be our anti-air and anti-tank. We're not really using any self-propelled artillery, so that's okay. Let's start working on this. 2nd gen battery coolant unit. Now these we might actually spend our stuff on. So, reliability, max it out. Range, max it out. And weapons. I think we can go... Nope, we can't go for weapons. If I reduce the range slightly... Operational range would be up to 2,400 kilometers. Let's see, if I reduce the reliability... I don't think we need that much. Could we hit the weapons? No, because the weapons reduce the reliability way down. I mean, a ton. 2,300 kilometers. I'm not sure the range really matters all that much on the carrier planes, but we'll do that anyway. Actually, hold on. Let me just double check. Let's make sure that you guys... No, we can't add any more range to them. There we go. Let's just do that. Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Has our relations improved enough? Yes. Now comes the question. What will they let us license? Here we are. Airborne IFV 2035s. No, they will not let us license those. They will not let us license the 2025s. Airborne IFV 2015s. Negative 46. No, not the IFVs. The Airborne IFV 2025s. Minus 26. 2015s are minus 6. Okay, so we'd need 2 more positive points. We need to get it up to 7. Airborne IFV 2005s. They will accept. Tech difference of requested equipment. Well, they're better than 1975s. Let's just give it some time. let this build up a little bit. And then we'll see what we can do there. But I think I'll go ahead and end the episode here. We'll see if we can get that license. Next episode, we're going to need to try to fill out these guys. And then, or at least get as much of that as we can before we go ahead and try the invasion. We could also use 4 more of these guys, which we could add a unit and say just say 1 more of each. What are they short on? Transport helicopters. Okay. We're short on attack helicopters? 1,000 days short on transport helicopters? How are we that short on transport helicopters? That is a large assault force. Alright, well, as I said, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. We will look into possibly launching this invasion maybe next episode. We'll have to see if I feel that we're ready for it. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.